The Boys Season 4 continues its sharp political satire, but Season 4, reflecting real world political divisiveness, is leading the show to some criticism.
That's offensive, as if those two words constitute an argument.
The Boys Season 4 has faced enormous backlash for its political commentary, but the show's sharp satire isn't anything new. In fact, it seems the fourth season's harshest critics are ignoring crucial elements of the series' first three outings. Developed for TV by Eric Kripke, The Boys Season 4's story continues to take inspiration from Garth Ennis and Derek Robertson's comic book source material. In recent episodes, Billy Butcher's titular group of vigilantes continue to take on Vought International's self-serving, ultra-violent supes, who are led by the increasingly unhinged Homelander. However, the fourth installment of the hit superhero satire also takes a more political view. The CIA tasks the boys with eliminating Vice President-elect Victoria Newman, an incredibly powerful and manipulative supe who's hiding her head-popping powers from the public. Meanwhile, Homelander is aiming Vought. The head of the Seven even tells his son Ryan that humans are toys for their amusement. Between Homelander's public murder of a civilian to Starlight's ardent anti-Homelander supporters, The Boys Season 4 is more politically charged than ever before. Since its first outing, The Boys has been an incisive critique of right-wing politics and culture. Ultimately, the show takes aim at many things. The Boys is a satire of superhero culture, celebrity worship, and the current political landscape. Given its penchant for leaning into the most grotesque facets of human nature, the series never pulls its punches. If anything, it thrives on being bold and direct. In The Boys Season 1, Vought supes acted as military standings, while the company, a massive media conglomerate, seemed to have more political sway than anyone in Washington, D.C.
To me now, personally, it's gone too political.
In the show's sophomore outing, the boys introduced Stormfront, a fascist who leveraged her position within the Seven to spread her white supremacist ideology. When Starlight confronts her, Stormfront notes, "People love what I have to say. They believe in it. They just don't like the word Nazi." It's hard to think of a more direct criticism of ultra-right-wing politics than that Stormfront quote, which suggests that bigoted ideologies are at the center of certain political movements. Needless to say, the show's parody has always existed, even if it was more obscured by fictional elements. It's possible that The Boys Season 4 has faced such extreme backlash because of its more overt right-wing criticism. Instead of merely dipping its toes into political waters every now and then, the fourth outing puts the American political system at its center. Victoria Newman is just one facet of that narrative. Firecracker, one of the Seven's newest inductees, takes her conspiracy theory podcast to new heights. Using Vaught's reach, Firecracker doubles down on her misinformation, targeting those who stand against Vought and Homelander. The parallels to today's political landscape are very much at the center.
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture.
The more overt political criticism in The Boys Season 4 is the inevitable conclusion of the story it set into motion with its very first outing. At first, Homelander was willing to enjoy his godlike celebrity status, but after getting bored, aimed to seize more power from Vought. In many ways, Vought is now a shell of its former self, a company that's puppeted by Homelander's whims. The Boys Season 3's ending proves that Homelander can literally kill someone in broad daylight for doing something comparatively minor. Homelander isn't accountable to anyone, and the public encourages him to be more violent and hateful and to leverage that as a kind of platform. As Homelander becomes increasingly bored with his life, he seeks to grab more power and influence. That said, The Boys was always going to end with Homelander aiming to control the White House. As the stakes get higher, the bigger issues become clearer. the more overt right-wing critique is tied to narrative escalation.
But it did get worse.
With 2024 marking a presidential election year in the United States, The Boys Season 4 could not be airing at a more divisive time. Instead of presenting the real-world parallels in its parody, The Boys Season 4 feels like it's underlining its political satire because of the circumstances surrounding the show's release, and because it name-drops real-world events and people. That said, The Boys Season 4's Rotten Tomatoes score is a prime example of viewers seemingly judging a show less on quality and more on whether it boasts what they deem palatable political views. Being from the UK, I have no skin in this game. I just enjoy the show and take it for what it is, and I don't lean to either side of the political landscape. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on why you think the show is being panned so much. Is it because of wokeness? Is it because of the attack on right-wing politics? Or is it a mixture of both? Let me know in the comments.